Thank a hero, just not a police officer, is what the fake news is saying today. It's such a bloody thin narrative. Talk about a thin blue line. And blue lives matter. Why can't I think of the right word there? Anyway, it really is sad, the level of hostility that the fake news has for everything American. And we're the country which allows the fake news to go on poisoning. Oh, look at that turtle. Oh, I gotta show you. This is so cool. Look at I'm sorry. We're gonna break from our weekly scheduled program here, and we're gonna take a look at this turtle because this is so cool. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, hi. Can you see it? I can't even see the camera, but get close up. Take a look at him. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Look at him. He's probably shy. Oh, he's gonna go away. It's okay. Look at that. Why did the turtle cross the road? Oh, he's going back in his shell. It's okay, turtle. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to show you that. That was so freaking amazing. Okay. Anyway, there he goes, and he's on his way. We'll make sure we don't run him over. I like that turtle. I don't know why. I have a good feeling about him. He's on to great things. He's gonna beat the rabbit. He's gonna beat the rabbit someday. Anyway, we're gonna go around the turtle. Okay. Bye, turtle. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. The fake news hostility toward not only the police but everything American. So this here's the backstory behind the fake news and why they've created a cult of hero worship first around. Because normally, when we think of the fake news cult of hero worship, it's usually their own anchors. Because, as Neil Postman wrote in Amusing Ourselves to Death, the nightly news drama, or the boob tube, YouTube, whatever news drama, is, and I'm actually building on what he said here. It's a fiction. It's a work of fiction, loosely. It's a fictional drama, loosely based on the trivial events of the day, in which the main character is the fake news anchor who transcends all of the world's happenings in order to scare it out of you, so that you'll be in a vulnerable state, in which you will be more likely to spend money on whatever the heck they're peddling on the commercials of the day. Because, as C.S. Lewis, the author of Narnia, told us in Mere Christianity, and probably Christian Reflections, but it was in Mere Christianity, where he tells us that a man with an obsession is a man with little sales resistance, which is why they play all the sappy music in the shopping malls. Makes you more vulnerable to buy things, and that's why the fake news scare and Facebook and the Facebook troll, Mark Zuckerberg's legions of Facebook trolls, aims to scare it out of us every single day. And we, again, because we have brains designed by God to protect us, that we're creatures of habit. For the same reason that we get up and we put our pants on one leg at a time, or if you're America's man's man, they just magically appear. But anyway, we're creatures of habit, and the fake news uses electronics, artificial technology, to exploit our natural brain patterns and brain waves by conditioning us, by training us to do what they want us to. In this case, get freaked out of our minds every single day. They use a combination of social pressuring and appropriation of the authentic social experience in order to exploit us in this way. What does all this mean? It means that every drama needs a hero and a villain. Now, normally, who are the fake news's heroes? Well, they're the cult of celebrity in Hollywood. They are, and the Barack Obamas. basically anyone who pushes the agenda which helps the fake news profit model. What is the fake news profit model? How can they best exploit us? Well, they can best exploit us if we are miserable, right? So we are miserable when America is failing, when we don't trust our leaders, and then we've got to turn on our TV to buy into all the garbage that they're trying to sell us about the allegedly corrupt leaders of this esteemed nation whom we elected, thereby insulting us, the people who voted and put them in office, right? So, including, of course, our good president, Donald J. Trump, a legitimate president, and as compared with the last one, right? So let's get back to the modern cult of hero worship. The fake news created first of all, they created. I know what you're saying. I know what you're going to say. People are dying. People are dying. And how could you? My heart goes out to anyone who's suffering. And of course, my purpose is never, ever to see people or instigate people suffering. But it is the job of the fake news to see that people do suffer, people who don't have to suffer. And there is a very real cancer of the mind right now in this country of this fictional fake news coronavirus that kills everybody instantaneously and threatens everybody immediately. Everything's an immediate threat to the fake news. It's the only way they can get our attention. This stresses all of us out, reduces our immune system workings. So it's a virus of the mind, and it's infinitely bigger than anything that the China virus could ever accomplish in our lives. But of course, the fake news has a problem with their new cult of hero worship concerning their cult of hero essential workers. I'm a hero, by the way. But you guys didn't know that. Of course, they weren't talking about me, and they weren't talking about the good police officers who risk their lives every day to keep us safe. No. They want to be very clear. They're going out of their way now to let you know that you should be very thankful to the public servants, except the ones who perhaps sacrifice domestically the most among us. Why? Because thanking a police officer, being grateful for everything that they do for you and me every day doesn't fit with their anti-American agenda. It's a threat to their profit model and the method in which they exploit all of us. That's why today the fake news is telling us, thank a hero today, thank a public servant, an essential worker. Except not the police officers. This is America's man's man.